So a big portion of my time is managing people. And this is something that I like to talk about because if you're scaling a business, even if you're just like working by yourself, you'll see trends with your customers, clients, or as you scale, you'll need to bring other people on. And it's really hard, one, to find good people, but it's the investment in time and energy that you give to people is something that you never get back. It's not often really talked about because business is generally measured in monetary value and the growth of a company is in monetary value. But a big part, some of the most rewarding parts for me and the things that take up the most of my energy, good and bad, are investing in people. I've been very fortunate. Now I've got, I'd say, the best group of people I've ever had around me, personally and within the company. But I've been through a lot of people, and I've been burnt a lot of times, and not like out of people doing things out of spite, but I pour my heart and soul into people when I see potential. And you have things like Jamie and Joey, which you'll see all the time, like they're two instances of investments paying off, and nothing gives me greater pride in seeing them grow and develop. But over the years, I've invested in so many athletes, so many members of staff, and tried to help them realise their potential, and it's just not viable when the other party doesn't really want to succeed as well. So I'm going to try on this channel not just to impart knowledge on nutrition and things, but also on the business side of things, and the mentorship, which has become a huge part of my life, and I'd say very much one of my most rewarding parts. But I've also learned that I have to give my time to a lot less people and give the quality of time and my attention to the right people. And as you get older and longer in the tooth when it comes to business, whatever it may be, if you're a coach, you might be recognizing that a client very quickly is not going to be someone you want to invest time in, and you cut them loose. You might run your own business, have members of staff, and you'll realize, sometimes you have some members of staff who will come up and they'll tick the box for a 9 to 5, 10 till 6, whatever their hours are, go home and not really care. And then you have other people come in and really give a shit about the company or about you. And those are the people you need to invest your time in. And you'll see from like the channel, I always travel. You'll see like the Dubai videos that we've put out, and you'll see Colombia, you'll see Japan. Everything's done face to face with me. And that's, for me to get a really good read of somebody, I have to look them face to face and really look into their eyes and read their energy. And that's one gift I've really been given. I'm very good at reading people very quickly and knowing what their intentions are going to be. So for any pieces of advice for any of you guys, it's really something that I do. And actually Joey questioned this last year at some point. He was like, why do you bring people in so close to you so quickly? And when I explained to him that if you keep people at arm's length and they're not really close to you, you don't get to know the real person. So as soon as I think there might be a little potential, I bring them very close to me and get them secure and safe. And then I will watch and observe. And I'm going to say I'll set tests for them, but I'll put them in different situations to see how they react. And normally within 1 to 2 weeks, I'll know then that if they have a future, not just with the company, but with me, investing time and my energy in them. Because I get exhausted. Like, this is a very, very lonely endeavor. As much as you may see, running the businesses, you see Miami, you see the travel, it's fucking lonely. And it's very fucking hard. Especially when you're constantly having to grow, innovate, and bring people in to facilitate that. Finding the right people is probably the hardest thing that most businesses face. And especially now with the landscape that's changed, that everyone kind of has their own identity or brand with social media. And the need or want to be a part of a company has very much diminished. The landscape's changed so much in the last 10 to 15 years that finding the right people who are going to be invested in you, your company, or give you back, just basically give you back the energy that you give them, it's very, very rare. So for any of you people who are looking to expand, or you find yourself giving a lot of time to people in your life, they might be friends or so-called friends. You know, I find that I have situational friends, or conditional friends, I actually call them. That, you know, when it's convenient situations. So if any of you guys have a social life and you go out with friends, like I used to go out to a bar and stuff when I was younger, I don't speak to those friends anymore because it was convenient, because we were all doing the same thing. And that's why I see a lot of relationships in the fitness industry fail, because while you're together and you're eating out of Tupperware, going to the gym like 5-6 days a week, everything's great. But is there anything deeper than that? Like, if you take those things that you have in common that are keeping you together, because one day bodybuilding, fitness, that's going to end. Are you actually connected? Do you actually have something more deep and meaningful going on? The answer more often than not is no. And that's why you'll see a lot of relationships on a personal level fail in this industry. But it's the same for business. Are people just coming into your organization to collect a paycheck, or are they looking to progress? Are they people you can invest and try and help them grow and develop their skill sets? And one, if you do, are they going to be loyal to you and the company, or are they just going to bounce? So I just want to talk a little bit about that, to maybe think some of you guys to open your eyes a little bit to your surroundings, or to the people that you've got close to you, and are they really giving back as much to you as you are giving to them? I don't know the answer to that. But what I've done in my life is make sure that I've cut out all negative people, and anyone who I give to, if I don't even get a small return, even if it's just like consideration or like the odd message here and there on a personal level, or if it's a business, like they'll at least just do the base level duties and this don't show any care, then there's not going to be a future there. So this one's a little different, but mentorship and business strategy and building a team is something I'm really passionate about. And that's why I have certain people in my organization that will walk with me. And this is terminology this is my own terminology, but I think it'll make sense to many of you. I have two types of people. I have very good detail-orientated people who know their job inside out, and they're very happy, they love what they do, and that's them. They come in, they do the job, they're happy, they're fulfilled, and I refer to them as an anchor. And that means they're responsible for that one area of the business, or and they stay there. They look after it, they know more than me, they're better than me. And if you are an owner, or you're running a company, or you've got people around you, you want everybody to be better than you. Which sounds crazy, and most people have an ego, and they don't want that. But for you to grow your business, and for your employees or the people around you to feel fulfilled and not micromanaged, and to have freedom in their role, they should know more than you. They should be left to have autonomy over that. And that's them. And then I have another type of person, which I'll say like a Joey, which I'm using Joey a lot because you've seen him on my media for the last couple of years and him close to me. Joey's someone who I can tell him, hey, I think we can improve here. I think you can maybe improve your skill set here. Or I need you to learn this because we've got this. So Joey walks with me. So I have anchors that I drop, and I have people that walk with me on projects. And Joey comes with me on most things. That's because he's got the ability to listen, to learn, be adaptive, and he's open to anything. Like that guy will go anywhere in life because he has no ego. If he's told we can do something better, he will try and do it better. Or if I tell him I want it done a specific way, he will do it. But the great thing about our relationship, and this is what I expect from everybody, I'm not the boss. No one calls me boss of this company. I'm still Joe. I may own the company, but I'm Joe. Because that anchor, who is better than me at that area of the business, can tell me, hey, this isn't good enough. We need to do better here. Can you fix this for me or help me fix this? Yes, that's exactly what I want. Or from a Joey who can give me feedback like, hey, I have this idea. I think maybe we could do this better. Or what do you think about this opportunity here? I'm like, awesome. he's looking beyond where he is now, and he sees opportunities and a future elsewhere, or where we can make moves to or pivot to, and like have the ability to come and say, and I listen to everything. So this kind of may have been a bit of a mix of everything, but I want to give people a bit of an overview of what it's like wanting to run a business, and then some things and traits that you can look at for in people that are going to come with you and be successful, whether it's someone who comes with you all the time, whether it's someone you can leave to be responsible for a role, or even it's in your personal life, if they're actually giving you a return on the investment in time, energy, and love, whatever it may be that you're giving to them, are you getting enough back? And that's a question I'm going to leave you with. And hopefully, after watching this, you'll take a little time out, as I do frequently, very frequently. I'll take a step back. I'll look at my circle of people around me, and I can honestly, hand on heart, say this, that everyone who's around me and in my company now, and my closest friends, you've met some of them, like Ken yesterday, for example, they're the best type of people. I'm very fortunate to have them. So I'm gonna leave this one there for you guys. It's a little bit deeper than normal and a little bit different, but I want to show you everything that I deal with and the diversity in the way my mind works, and try and impart some wisdom on you guys to help your lives be a little bit better, bit by bit, day by day.